Hello, welcome to Adventures in Dolls, the United Federation of Doll Clubs YouTube channel. Today our program is entitled Daisy, the doll that came to life. And it's a story of a promotional doll for the Ladies' Home Journal magazine in 1911 and how she came about. So I think you'll enjoy it. I'm presenting the program. So we'll get on with it, but before we do, I want to make sure that you tell your friends about our channel. Don't forget. And please hit that thumbs up button, and subscribe. Remember that there's no fee involved to our channel. It helps our ranking in YouTube and lets you know when our next video is published. So please like and subscribe so you don't miss your next adventure in dolls. This is the story of Daisy, Letty Lane's doll that came to life. Who was Letty Lane? She was a paper doll created and illustrated by Sheila Young for the Ladies' Home Journal from 1908 to 1915. In the series, Letty Lane introduced members of her family and her many friends and dolls. Sheila illustrated Letty and Letty's life as she lived hers. Sheila lived in the Boston area and came from an affluent family. The majority of the persons depicted in the paper doll series appear well-to-do. Their clothes are a chronicle of well-dressed society, and activities and travel indicate opulence. Household servants also appear in the series. The Ladies' Home Journal used many promotional incentives to sell subscriptions, and one of these was Letty Lane's most beautiful doll, Daisy. She was featured for 5 issues in 1911. Tidbits of information began appearing in the Ladies' Home Journal in the December 1910 issue. Here are some quotes from the journal. Quote, "A Letty Lane doll will really come to life. How? Just wait and see. Ask your mother to subscribe to the Ladies' Home Journal now so that you will be sure not to miss it." Unquote. Then in January 1911, a much more prominent notice appeared on the editor's personal page. Quote, "The Letty Lane doll that will come to life. We shouldn't perhaps have said anything about it beforehand, for the children are already waiting and watching and writing. But it isn't an easy matter to bring a doll to life, and it takes a little time to do it as we are going to do it. For it is going to be done in a way that no child will ever dream of its being done. So let every child be patient, and just as soon as we can bring it about, the doll will come to life." Unquote. Well, the suspense was mounting. Hoping to hold the enthusiasm of the children in check, in February 1911, the journal stated, quote, We are sorry in a way that we wrote anything about the Letty Lane doll that's going to come to life, for the little readers of the journal have fairly jumped at our words and want to know all about, or they want the doll right away. They shall know, and they shall have the doll, no doubt about it. And what a doll it is. But it takes time and thought to bring a doll to life. And when we have done it, we do not want to disappoint. All we can say to the children now is have a little patience. The doll is coming to life surely, and very soon we shall be able to say look for it next month. The next journal will have a definite announcement about this wonderful doll, and every child that is on tiptoe of expectation will, we think, be pleased. The excitement continued to mount at every issue. Finally, Letty Lane's doll that has come to life made her appearance in the March 15, 1911 issue of the journal. The title sheet read, "The Doll That Has Come to Life," with the underheading of "Letty Lane Presents Her Most Beautiful Doll to Every Little Journal Girl" by Sheila Young. The page featured a picture of a doll with drawings for the costumes and a quarter page of copy dealing with the merits of the doll, how each girl could get the doll, and details about the patterns for the costumes shown. All About Daisy introduces the doll as follows, quote, "Well, here she is at last, really come to life. That is, she has so long been in paper in the journal, now she is ready as a real doll to go to the arms and heart of every little journal girl. Letty Lane says she's the most beautiful doll that she has of all her many dolls. Her name is Daisy. Now, wouldn't you like to have her? A real Letty Lane doll, a beautiful doll to play with, just as Letty Lane has?" But Daisy is not for sale. So we have thought the matter over carefully and arranged a simple, easy way by which any little girl may earn a Letty Lane doll. How you can have Daisy easily. You cannot buy her from us or from anyone else because she comes from across the sea, 3,000 miles away, and we do not want little girls to send us their own pennies, nor to have them tease father or mother to give them enough to pay for her. Now listen very carefully, and I will tell you how little you will have to do. And if you don't understand this, just ask your mama or papa to explain it to you. Send to us 3 yearly subscriptions for the Ladies' Home Journal, accompanied by a remittance of $4.50, and the doll and patterns for all the clothes illustrated on this page will be sent to you, all shipping expenses prepaid. Of these 3 subscriptions, at least 2 of them must be for persons whose names are not already on our subscription list. The 3rd subscription may also be a new subscription, or it may be a renewal of a subscription which is already on the list. This renewal may be an extension of a subscription which has not yet expired, in which case be sure to call our attention to this fact that duplicate copies may not be sent. In the journal, Daisy is pictured by an actual photograph and is described, quote, "What is Daisy like? Daisy is a fine bisque doll, and she has lovely golden curls and real hair eyelashes. Her teeth look like tiny pearls, for they are beautifully enameled, and her cheeks are as pink as roses. She's pretty big, too. She's 18 inches tall. You can move her arms, legs, and feet any way you want, for she is a full ball-jointed doll. You can take her dainty little hand in yours and make her stand by your side, or you can bend her so that she will sit in a rocking chair. Her laughing blue eyes close when you lay her down to sleep at night and open when you take her up in the morning. And oh, what fun it would be to make dresses and hats and all kinds of pretty things for her to wear, just like Mama does for her little girl, maybe out of some of the pieces like your own dresses. And just think how proud you would be if Father would buy a small carriage in which to give her a ride." Unquote. The assertion by Lady's Home Journal that you cannot buy her from us or anyone else appears to be true. Store catalogs of the same time frame show her exactly as she is in Lady's Home Journal in various sizes except 18 inches. Two dolls have been definitely identified as Daisy, and this is in keeping with the information the journal furnished. By July, the 5,000 dolls ordered had gone. Owing to the popularity of this offer in earlier journals, our stock of dolls has been exhausted, but orders placed in Germany where Daisy is made in the quaint villages will bring a fresh supply soon. We think this will be by September 1st, perhaps sooner. So no orders can be filled, we fear, earlier than that date. Every effort is being made to get the dolls here. Since speedy delivery was of utmost importance, another German doll factory was pressed into service. This time the order was a huge 16,000. There's no way of knowing which factory produced the first dolls, or most of the dolls. The total order was 26,000 dolls. Of these, at least 6,500 dolls came from the first factory, and 16,000 came from the second. One of these factories was the Kessner factory, the other the Heinrich Handwerk Simon Halbig factory. The 3,500 doll difference could have been the third order to the first factory, or maybe another factory altogether, or both. There are a few dolls that claim to be Daisy, but are not the Kessner 171, nor the Heinrich Handwerk Simon Halbig model. The Kistner 174 was the doll pictured in the journal, but was not given as Daisy. When the dolls were received at the magazine, the Kistner 171 had been substituted and was sent as the premium. So the doll in the upper corner on the left was the doll in the magazine. The doll in the middle was the doll that was sent. Here are the two dolls side by side. Kessner on the left and the Simon Halbig model on the right. In comparing the two dolls, you can see that Kessner has no lashes painted on the upper eye. There are only lashes painted on the bottom. And no lashes appear to have been attached to the upper eyelids. The brow painting is feathered and the lips are fuller than those of the Simon Halbig. The Kessner has 4 teeth, but not all show. The Simon Halbig doll also has 4 teeth, and they are slightly bucked. You can see all 4 teeth. There are no eyelashes painted on the top, but eyelashes were attached to the sleep eyes, which Kessner did not have. Eyelashes are painted on the bottom as well. The brows are raised, and the painting also feathered. The mouth and lips are thinner and a bit longer. Here are the identifying marks incised on the heads. The Kessner is marked Germany 171 on the left, and the Simon Halbig is marked Heinrich Handwerk Simon Halbig on the right. The ears are pierced on the Simon Halbig handwork doll and are more molded away from the head. The Kessner doll ears are not pierced and sculpted close to the head. It's believed that the Heinrich Handwerk Simon Halbig doll was the second doll used because the pierced ears were never mentioned in the copy. Daisy identification can be seen on the bodies of the dolls. Kessner's is stamped in red, Germany, enclosed in a rectangle box with the 1.5 size printed below. Heinrich Handwerk on the right printed their letters in red, but it's difficult to read because of the length of the marking. They also included the word Germany, and the other hip has a 1 mark. Comparing the feet and hands, the Simon Halbig foot and hand is smaller than the Kessner. Here are the two dolls showing the heads and the bodies. The Kessner on the left is a bit taller than the handwork on the right. Now, the sizing of the dolls you could see was a bit different, but overall, both are 18 inches. If you have a doll you think is a daisy, the sizing must fit this chart. If it doesn't, then it's not a daisy. The packaging of the dolls was quite different. The box the handwork doll came in was well marked with a label that gave information about the company. A paper label was sewn to the dress of the Kessner daisy. Of course, the label was the famous crown used by the Kessner Company. There were 5 paper doll sheets with a set of costumes and a pattern. Here's the introductory page again. And remember, they all came with patterns for an additional 10 cents. Here is the pattern envelope, front and back. There were no additional instructions inside the pattern envelope, and those that have used these patterns to make the clothes report there may need to be a few alterations. Even though it shows hats, there are no hat pattern pieces. This next sheet is the bride sheet. This third sheet is the vacation clothes. And in the very bottom left corner, that blue outfit is her bathing suit. This set is her school clothes. And the last set, she's in her party clothes. I thought it was interesting that for New Year's Eve party, Sheila Young designed a Native American Indian dress for her to wear in the lower left corner. In January of 1912, the Journal announced the last of the Letty Lane dolls. Quote, "We shall not offer any more because we cannot get any more. We have taxed the resources of the German manufacturers and the supply is at an end." Unquote. The Journal did not want to end the promotion, so they created a sewing contest. Here's the announcement of Letty Lane's sewing box. A prize offer of $100 for little Journal girls. This is something very new for all the little readers of the Journal who are going to make the pretty clothes for Daisy, the Letty Lane doll that has come to life, shown on page 4. You all love her, don't you? Yes. Well, when the dresses are finished, we want to see them and to show the best made ones on a page in the Journal. There are $100 in the sewing box ready to be awarded in prizes for the best made outfits. This means the 3 dresses and coat shown on the page, but not the hats nor the muslin slip. So please try hard and let us know how well you can sew. Our prizes will be one prize of $25 for the very best made outfit, one prize of $15 for the next best made outfit, 60 prizes of $1 each for the best examples of good sewing on the outfit. But all of these things must be really made at home by the little girls themselves. Anything bought in a shop should not be sent. The name of the sender with her age and full address must be on the outside of the package, and she must be able to say to us truthfully that she has made the clothes herself. Do not write us about the clothes. as all the directions you need are in the magazine and in the paper patterns. Enclose postage for the return of the dresses. We are going to make an exception to our usual methods for prize offer material because of the children, and return all contributions, whether we can or cannot use them. We reserve the right to withhold prizes if the material does not warrant them. All contributions must be received by April 25th. Now, they did post the winners. They did put them in the journal. The research on Daisy was done by Atha Collar. She wrote her book in 1969, and she was my resource. Donnell Dennery, a United Federation of Doll Clubs member, updated a memorial edition for UFDC in 2011. UFDC now holds the copyright. And here is my Daisy. She is a Kessner 171. Thank you so much for your time. Hello. We hope you enjoyed the program today. Please leave us your comments in the comments section below. We'd love to hear from you. And I'd like to remind you to become a member of the United Federation of Doll Clubs today. Just click on the link at the bottom of the page. It will take you directly to our website, and you can fill out the membership form and be sure to tell them Karen sent you.